everyone, this is From Under the Rock, Nathan P. LaCroix. I am doing a vlog more than a tutorial. It's just you're gonna watch me stumble through my findings with Silhouette Cameo and Pepakura. I looked up a video, link in the description. It's gonna go, it talks about how to transfer Pepakura into Cameo, and there's like a whole bunch of print settings and things like that. But if you are more advanced when it comes to printing out Pepakura, and you pretty much know every intimate detail of every little piece that you've printed out because you were the one that did the unfolding or you're the one that did the adjustments. If you're like me, you're not going to need to print anything out or make sure that the edge IDs are matching up, because you know exactly how the flaps go together and things like that. So my version that you're going to see, it's actually going to show you how to take a Pepakura file, prep it, export it as a DXF, and then import that DXF into Silhouette. And we're going to add a modifier to this whole thing where we're going to create a template. Again, this is based off of the video that I saw before. We create a template, so we're going to save ourselves about 5 minutes per page. So it's going to save us a lot of time, and we're going to be able to hopefully come out and bust out a full pepped armor within a day, or whatever file you want to go ahead and try your hand at. And if you want to try this method, hopefully it works for you, and if it does, please comment, share your videos. If you've got a Cameo, this is a great way to save yourself on time. I invested in a Cameo Silhouette 3 just because I was so tired of just printing out files and using scissors and cutting out every single page, making sure it was super accurate. This machine is super accurate. I don't even have to think. It's just ready to go, and that's what I want to share with you, just my journey with Pepakura into the Silhouette, the Cameo machine, the cutting machine, and kind of what errors I found and how I fixed them, and how I was able to overcome kind of some technical issues and things like that, to where now I'm ready to rock and roll, and I'm ready to start printing, and you guys will see videos like that very shortly. Alright, let us begin. Hey everyone, today we are going to take an in-depth look at the Cameo Silhouette 3 cutting machine. I just got it. It's actually for my Pepakura files, so I can cosplay a little bit faster. I can't tell you the most annoying thing. Maybe I'm just impatient. I can't stand printing out all of those cardstock papers, 20 pages just for a chest piece, only to cut them out and then put them onto EVA foam and then cutting it out again. Any way I can speed up the process, I'm gonna do it. The Cameo Silhouette machine, they can go for anywhere between $200 to $300 depending on the type of system that you want, maybe even the version that you want. There's a lot of kits that come available, ones with vinyl, vinyl sheets that you can start working on. I just wanted the base model, went on eBay, Cameo. Here we go, Silhouette 3. So as you can see, there's some ones that come with a lot of vinyl sheets, tools, pens, the whole 9 yards for $269. Some that are more basic, $219. This is actually the one that one of the ones I went with on the cheaper end, just because I'm not going to be cutting vinyl. I'm not going to be cutting any fancy designs. I honestly just want to go ahead and get the paper to be cut, and that's it. So what we're doing right now is an in-depth look at the Cameo 3. You may have seen this here. Now if you are new to Cameo 3 just like I am, I ran into two major issues. The connectivity to the Cameo with my computer. The Bluetooth wasn't connecting. Even me linking up the LAN cord, the USB cord, it still wasn't recognizing the Cameo. The second issue that I was encountering was when I was trying to send the information or cut the the designs I had populated, I was getting an error message saying that the mat was too big. This was the standard mat, the 12 inches by 12 inches mat that actually came with the Cameo, so it was all standard, but for some reason the new program, the updated version of the Silhouette Studio, it was stating that it was just too wide. That was a big issue. So I actually Googled it. Cameo Silhouette 3 cutting mat is too wide. Coming across this Facebook page, and there was actually a solution. It was actually one solution that solved both problems. It was actually, scrolling down, I'm going to go ahead and put that in the description and also do a caption on this as well. So if you're watching, you don't have to go and find this out. I'll go ahead and again put the solution in the description. So the Cameo Silhouette. You know what? Let's just go ahead and then we're gonna start over. Is what we're gonna go ahead and do. So what you want to do is go to Silhouette America, silhouetteamerica.com. So if you just bought your machine, it's going to tell you to come here and download the latest software. There are instructions here on how to download the software, but more importantly to update the firmware on the machine. I'm not going to get into that because it's a very in-depth process, and the Cameo Silhouette machine that you do purchase, it will come with a step-by-step instruction manual that will help you update the firmware. Again, what you want to go ahead and do is find the software. We're going to go here, update software. Then we want to go ahead and go to the current version. I don't know about the beta version. Now if you want to be kind of a tester for it and work out all the bugs and send the error reports over to support@silhouetteamerica.com, you can. I'm not going to do that, but again, if you want to help out, create better versions, go right ahead. So currently I am using a Windows. Sorry everyone, it is my preference, just because of what I can do with it. So I'm going to download the Windows version. So I'm going to click here, and then of course you're going to execute that program. Now I already have the program up, and this is actually where we're going to go ahead and get into the fixing the data issues. Now again, I do want to make this clear. This is if you are like me and you're really only wanting to do this for Pepakura files, this is a good solution. For those of you wanting to actually make vinyl decals and go into the details, this may not be the best solution because this also may or may not delete your library. If you're establishing one, if you're a avid user of the Silhouette Cameo programs, version 1 and 2, 3 even, all the way up to version 4, and if you're just downloading the version 4, I would recommend contacting support at silhouetteamerica.com for more help. This just worked for me because my goal for using Silhouette is very simple. So I'm actually going to, on your keyboard, you're going to go ahead and hit the Apple sign, or in this case, my case, Windows, the button that looks like Windows, M, so everything goes away. Now what we're going to go ahead and do while we're here, and this is after you have downloaded the Silhouette Studio. So while you're on your desktop, you want to hold down the Windows button and R. Here we go. So we're going to do the command prompt of run. So type in %, app, data, %, again. We're going to hit OK. So what we are going to look for is something that says com.aspex software.silhouette_studio. It looks like this here. Alright, so this, what you want to do is you actually want to delete it. Delete. There we go. Now what you want to do is actually completely empty your recycle bin. Yes, we want to go ahead and delete that. There we go. Okay, everything is deleted. Now this is before you even launch your Silhouette Studio. So this, you're now good to go. This should help with your connectivity issue with the cameo if you are encountering that. Also, that error message should go away when you actually try to print or actually cut something. It shouldn't give you that error message for the 12 by 12 standard mat being too wide.